Some breaking news here on New Orleans Saints now as Kwon Alexander is back with the New Orleans Saints. He has agreed to a one-year deal worth up to $3 million. We'll break down what the up to probably means here in a little bit on today's video. But it's a big addition for the Saints, or I should say re-addition for New Orleans, as Alexander had been previously released by the team to the surprise of absolutely nobody because he was going to be very expensive at something like $13 million. Now the maximum he'll earn this year is $3 million. And although we don't know the true nitty-gritty of this contract details quite yet, I pretty much would bet all of my money that I own, which is not very much, that there would be a lot of incentives on this, and he's not likely to make the $3 million. Coming off a torn Achilles he suffered late in the 2020 season, which came after the Niners had traded Kwon to the New Orleans Saints. They were trying to get out of his contract, the Niners were. The Saints were in the market for some linebacker help. He was always viewed as a rental on his current contract. He was going to be cut, potentially brought back even before his Achilles injury. Now he's sticking around in New Orleans for at least one more year, assuming he makes the roster, blah, blah, blah. Injuries have been a major problem for Kwon Alexander in his NFL career. Missed 4 games last year, played in just half the season with the 49ers back in 2019. When he initially signed, when he left the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Alexander was one of the highest paid linebackers in the NFL his first year. Then, of course, he ended up getting hurt, never played that well. He's good in coverage. He's talented when healthy. The when has been more of an if in recent years for Alexander, but he went to LSU. He gets to stick around closer to home for himself, and he does provide, at minimum, really great veteran depth for New Orleans. Now, make no mistake, Demario Davis, again, assuming healthier, of course, is going to be the lead linebacker. Seems like Caden Ellis is going to end up being the strong side linebacker, which isn't going to play that much. Pete Warner was the second-round pick out of Ohio State. He has been battling in training camp and OTAs and minicamp Zach Bond, who I still think is a better fit at the strong side linebacker spot, but hey, I'm not running the Saints after all. Alexander, I think, is best fit as a weak side linebacker, but the middle linebacker, weak side linebacker roles have been blended over the years, so in nickel packages, it'll be Demario Davis and one of Warner, Alexander, and maybe Bond in that mix as well. So grade the move for me. A, B, C, D, or F. How you feeling about the return of Kwon Alexander to New Orleans? Now, I'm going to take the coward's way out here. I'm not going to grade this yet. I am assuming that there's going to be very little guaranteed money, that the base out will come in a little over $1 million, and there'll be a good amount of incentives based on playing time and tackles and all that stuff, so that the Saints can keep the cap hit low. I would not be surprised if the cap hit comes in closer to maybe $1.5 million. If that's the case, I love the deal. If it's a closer to 1 year, fully guaranteed $3 million deal, I'm probably more in the C range. But if he's healthy, Alexander will make a big-time impact for New Orleans this season.